In this video, we'll see how to see the history of an artifact, what are the changes made, what are the modifications made. If I want to keep a track on entire history of the artifact, I can see that, right? So I'll just take the same example of 2592. Yeah, that is 2592, the ID number of the artifact. Just I'll click on this artifact. So from the very first video, I've tried to make some multiple changes on this artifact. Now I want to see what is the first change I made, what is the second change I made, and third change. So same way, there is one button on the left hand side of edit, there is nothing but more actions. If I keep my cursor here, this one, the name it says more actions. So if I click on this more actions, there are so many options which are here available. So if I click on this open history, it will open the history about that document. Now just observe carefully what will happen. You see, these are the number of changes I have made today on this place. The total number of changes today are 14. Yesterday there were nothing, and past week there was nothing. So observe here, just one example, the type is business rule right now. Okay, so that is the recent one. If I click on the second last recent one, if I click on this place, and you see what will happen is type is storyboard. If I click on this one, it says type as business rule. So at one point of time, I try to change the artifact type, which is shown here. If I keep on clicking at every place, it will give me the entire details. But now if you see, if I keep my cursor here, it says September 9, 2016 on this date and on this time, this was been changed. So if you click on this show more, it will give you the more details about the text. So this way you are getting the picture of the artifact. Now what about you don't want a picture, you want list of changes made at one place. So for that you have to go to this place as audit history. So if I click on audit history, if I click on this audit history, and if I click on this place today, yeah, it's taking time. If I say collapse all, so if you see, these are the changes made on the document, the artifact till now. Okay, so these are all the changes. Let me show you some few examples. It says Pavan L added a link on so and so date. Pavan L is nothing but an author, the person who has logged in. So he has made a changes on this date, this time, and what are the changes? If you want to see, just click on that. So the changes made are, it says added a link, the source was this much, embedded, and so on. If you do not want, you just click on that, it will get minimized. Similarly, if I go back and if I want to see Pavan L modified comment, again if you see Pavan L modified a link on, and so on. So the details of the artifact, what are the changes made, entirely can be tracked over here. So it says today 39 different changes were made, okay, and these are all 39 changes. And what details you want, you just click on that and you'll get the details. Now, so suppose this is a collapse all. If I want to see all the details in expanded form, I'll just click on expand all. So now if you see, I'll get entire details. If you do not want entire details, click on this collapse all and you'll get the entire this. So I hope you are able to understand how to see the history of the artifact, and you can see when the changes were made what. And finally, you can just click on this close history. It will come back to the normal artifact. That's all for this video.